Willie D live.
What's up, family? Donald Trump, your president, has a huge fan in the hip-hop community. None other than Nicki Minaj. Yeah, man, Nicki went on Turning Point USA stage with Erica Kirk, Charlie Kirk's widow, and glazed up Donald Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance. You know, the dude who was dragging the black woman about her nails. You know, as if white women don't wear fake nails, you know, or other women, just period, you know, like just call out the sister. Yeah. Anyway, fam, I don't want to get distracted. Let me stay focused here. Okay, Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj sung Donald Trump's praises. Nicki said, "I have the utmost respect and admiration for our president. He's given so many people hope that there's a chance to beat the bad guy with your head held high." How? He is the bad guy. Trump only targets the good guy. He's the bad guy. That's wild to me that she would say something like that. But if you think that's wild, she also said, beating the bad guy with your integrity intact. He's going to do this with his integrity intact. And she said, this administration is full of people with heart and soul. Who the hell is she talking about? Like, man, this is really the definition of piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. She can't possibly believe that. And if she does, she should check into a mental institution immediately. But there's no way she really means that. There's no way. I don't know what she's trying to get out of Trump, but she's trying to get something. Got to be. The way she's pimping herself, she has to be. You know, fam, too much is given, much is required. She has literally millions of people who follow her. And that's the information that she's giving them. And she's talking about, she's using words like integrity, when even Trump's supporters know he has no integrity. But they don't care about that. All they care about is getting what they want. What do they want? They want more rights. They want more tax cuts for them, nobody else, just for them and a few people that they rock with. But what do they want? They want more division. They want more control. Over what? Over other human beings. I've even heard of some MAGA people who were talking about how they wish slavery was reinstitutionalized. They wish that it was brought back. They wish for slavery. These are people walking around that we see every day. You don't know which one has that type of mentality. You walk into the store and they're right there. They're on the same aisle as you. Some of them may work in the store. Maybe some of them may own the store. But it's people walking around right now that you're going to come across today. Whether you are coming across them in person or you see them on the internet or television. They wish that slavery was a real thing again today. They would like nothing more than to own human beings, specifically black people. They want to own black people and do what they want to do to them. I've never wanted to own a human being. I never wanted to control another man. I've never even wanted to control my own children. I wanted my kids to be free thinkers. I want to give them the game, tell them what's going on in the world, whatever, and let them make their choice. Of course, within reason. When they were really, really small, obviously you want to have as much control over them as possible. But as they grow up, you want them to be able to make decisions on their own. You want them to figure it out without your input. And if they get stuck, let them know they can always call dad. They can always call mom and get some advice. But you want to build them up so that they can be self-sufficient and independent, so that they can be self-contained. This woman fixed her mouth to say, I love Donald Trump. I bet you $1 to a donut, Melania hasn't said that in years. She probably never said it before, because we know he was tricking to get her. He had to trick. It was a trick thing, He was tricking, Think about it, fam. The president of the United States is a trick. I mean, that's just what it is, man. How else do you explain somebody like Donald Trump? And she also called Trump handsome. The other day, she called him handsome. Well, actually, it was in that same interview. She called him handsome. Amazing and handsome. I'm like, damn. I've never heard a woman on planet Earth call Donald Trump handsome. Like, never. So, he's always used his money to get his way. He's always used his money to have contact with women. Remember Stormy Daniels? Is that her name? Stormy created a storm when she exposed that Donald Trump paid her 6 figures for sexual encounters. 6 figures. Listen, fam. You know what? I'm not going to even say it. Y'all know what I was going to say, but I'm not going to even say it. But anyway, he paid, and allegedly he used campaign funding to make the payment, using his lawyer for the transaction to be the intermediate, right? He used his lawyer to broker the deal, right? So, next thing you know, Donald Trump is held liable in court for essaying a woman. Not Stormy Daniels, but another woman. I forget her name. But he still becomes president, even though he's on tape saying that he grabs women by the P-U-S-S. He grabs them, and he don't even give them a chance to say no. He don't even give them a chance to respond. He says, I just grab them. And they still went out and voted for him. If you are a woman and you voted for Donald Trump after knowing everything you know about him, if you heard all of these allegations of SN, which are dozens, if you know about the Epstein files and you know that he been over there on that island messing with them babies, and you still rock with him, I cannot take you seriously, ever. And you're not the person that you say you are. You're not the good person who you say you are. I know even the devil wants to be liked. You are the devil's advocate. You're not that person who you claim to be. Look, whatever I am, I can admit. I can admit. And you can call me a lot of things, but you can't call me a liar. I've known people to say certain things about me and they don't like me for whatever reason, but they can't. I've never heard anybody say, well, Willie D's a liar. You know, that's never been my thing. So they can't call me a liar. They know what I'm speaking is truth. There is no way possible you can care about women issues, about the humanity of a woman, and be rocking with Donald Trump. And that includes the men who voted for him. You can't tell me you love women. You can't tell me you care about women. And you rock with Donald Trump. Because everything about him says misogynist. Everything about him says that a woman is just an object to be used and discarded. I know some of you guys think that's macho. Some of y'all think, oh man, that's what an alpha male is. That's not alpha. I'm an alpha male. I don't get out like that. I don't believe that you have to be domineering to be an alpha male. I don't believe that you have to grab them by the pee or take it. That don't even make sense to me. That's disrespectful. And it's also disrespectful to yourself. It's disrespectful to your own legacy, your own character. To get down like that? No, I'm not with that. I'm not with that at all. So when I see women gush over him, it's all because he's in power. Take away Donald Trump's power, take away his money, and just have Donald Trump being a regular dude walking into the club. Man, anyway, man, get your raggedy old smelly ass up out of here. Ain't nobody gonna pay him no attention. He ain't gonna get no action. Soon as a woman see him in the club, the first thing gonna come to her mind, trick. He got to be a trick. He got to be a trick, because what else is he in here for? Ain't nobody looking at this dude. Nobody's looking at this guy. Donald Trump has always used his money to get his way. He's always used his money to get his way. He ain't no alpha male, because an alpha male will put in work. An alpha male is not going to ask another man to do something that he wouldn't do himself. An alpha man ain't gonna sit back and let other men fight his battles. Now, it's different if you're an alpha male and you got a history of putting in work. You done put in work and it's respected. You've been to war for this country you love so much, and it's respected. Now you're a general. Now you're a commander-in-chief and you're calling the shots. But the soldiers only respect you because you've put the work in yourself and you have that documented. See, where I come from, you had to put in your own work. Even if you had money. If you wasn't willing to protect your money personally, not going to call somebody, oh, he did this to me. No, you got to be able to put the work in yourself. That's how you earn respect. But these days, you ain't got to do all of that because it's so many people out there who are slaves to money and power. And that's why so many of these people want to take a picture with this dude and care about him so much and all this stuff. It's because he has that power. And deep down inside to them, evil ain't all that bad. No more talk.